What's up, YouTube? It's Kevin here, the Migraine Guy, bringing you another product review video. Today's product to review are these right here, TheraSpec's migraine sunglasses. So TheraSpec offers a variety of migraine sunglasses, both indoor and outdoor models. If you have some questions about migraine sunglasses, about how they work, research behind them, those kind of questions, make sure to watch this video right here. It'll answer those general questions. So as I said, this is TheraSpec brand migraine sunglasses. This particular model I'm going to be reviewing is kind of their base level, their entry level model. As you can tell from the frame, it's kind of just a standard looking sunglass, kind of that Ray-Ban style. The frame is plastic, and the lens is made of that FL41 glass. Also, if you look on their website, you'll notice that in addition to the base level $99 range, they can go all the way up into the $200 range, depending on what kind of features you want, what kind of style you want, that kind of stuff. So make sure to check out their full lineup. I'll put a link in the video description below, both to their website as well as to some information about them and their products. So check that out. So the product review is going to be based on these glasses, and so as I said, these are indoor glasses, and so my use conditions are going to be the kind of conditions that I know either make my migraine worse or trigger my migraine when I'm indoors. So I'm talking about things like fluorescent lights, computer screens, and television screens. Those sources of light are the kinds of things that, having tracked my migraines for quite some time, I know are things that actually factor into my migraines. So the first step in whether or not you should actually get migraine sunglasses is for you to have a really thorough history of your migraines for at least a month or two, having tracked when you get migraines, what sort of things were surrounding your migraines. Was it outdoor? Were there a lot of people? Was it really hot? Had you not eaten? Those kind of questions. And once you have those factors documented, then you can go back and see if there's a common denominator for some of them. And in my case, fluorescent lights and computer screens and television screens is one of those common denominators. So the way I would test them, the way I tested these was when I needed to be in the presence of fluorescent light or computer screens for a long amount of time, I would put the glasses on beforehand. And that kind of light source for me doesn't trigger migraines, but if I'm getting a migraine that's at like a 3 on the 1 to 10 pain scale, the presence of those light sources over time will actually turn my migraine into about a 4 or a 5. And so I want to not have it progress that way. So I would wear the glasses beforehand for about 2 hours and do my work. And what I noticed was that the migraine wouldn't creep up the way it normally would. And so that was pretty interesting to me. But in order to rule out that it was just, something else, or that my migraine just naturally wasn't going to go up higher than the 3 or 4 it was at, I would then kick the sunglasses up and I would just continue to do my work while being in the presence of fluorescent light, computer screen light, that kind of stuff. And I noticed that within about a half hour or 45 minutes, my migraine would start to get turned up. It would start hitting that level 4, level 5 range. And so I didn't want to see how bad my migraine would get, and so I'd kick the sunglasses back down, and again, within about 30 to 45 minutes, I would notice that the migraine pain would start going back down to where it was before I took the glasses off. And so for me, that's clear evidence not only that those light sources actually make my migraines worse, but that TheraSpec brand migraine sunglasses do in fact do what they say they're going to do. Now, it's not a cure. It's not going to prevent you from getting every migraine ever, but if you know that certain sources of light actually trigger or make your migraine worse, in my use conditions, I have found that their sunglasses do in fact prevent my migraine from being made worse. And for me, being able to work on the computer for 4 or 5 or 6 hours versus just 1 or 2 without the glasses is a game changer, right? It's a huge benefit to my life. Both because I like computers and like working on them, but also because as a graduate student and a teaching assistant, I have to be on the computers. I have to be under fluorescent light very often in order just to do my job. And so being able to actually do my job is great. So I've actually regained some control of my life and found ways to do things I want to do despite my migraines. And so for me, that's just an enormous win. And so, as you know, on these reviews, I do a rating scale, 0 axis to the head, all the way up to 5 axis to the head. And 5 is the top rating, means the product really, really is good and you should consider getting it. And so, given just the fact that these work so well, I'm going to go ahead and give TheraSpec migraine sunglasses a 5 out of 5 axes to the head.